Satnam, Namaste, everybody. This is Cha sharing a Kundalini meditation with you that I've been doing for years. And yesterday I was out getting some food and I heard them play it at this restaurant. And I was so surprised. It was so incredibly out of context that I thought that was almost a sign for me to come and teach it today. It is an incredibly powerful meditation. It helps you move from fear and doubt into a place of determination and motivation and willpower. And I have used it when I really need it. The thing about mantras, all the different mantras I teach, is that after you do a number of them a number of times, they become like friends and you begin to feel them in your body. I said in my last video that you don't necessarily need to know what a mantra means, like literally word for word, because the mantra is like a mathematical algorithm and it just does whatever it's supposed to do. So this one is meant to invoke guidance so that you can move from these places of uncertainty and doubt into action so that you can make your intentions, the things that you want to happen. So if you're like me and lately sometimes you just don't feel like doing some of the things you know you should do, this may be the mantra for you. I know it is the mantra for me. So when I heard it last night, I said, oh, I'm supposed to share this, and here I am. So in Kundalini Yoga, we often talk about the 7 chakras. So the 7 chakras start at the base of the spine and they go to the crown of the head. This particular mantra works on the 3rd chakra, particularly. The 3rd chakra is that core, the solar plexus. And this is the area, even in martial arts, that is paramount to making things happen. This is where you get your motivation and determination. You are using this area, right, in martial arts and in this mantra and in life very often to get going, to feel like you have the confidence to make it happen. So very often we have doubts and fears, right, that reside lower in the lower chakras. And this meditation really pulls it here. I think it sort of powers that area, it activates it up in that energetic chakra system to kind of light you up. And then that's in your body and it gets you going. So how does it do that? Well, the first part of the meditation is a sound current that is har, H-A-R. And this kind of gives you the power to break obstacles and move you into prosperity or, you know, the intention that you're hoping to achieve. Har. So not har. It's not soft. Har. So that R almost sounds like a little bit like a D. Har. And more important, look at my belly when I chant that. Har. It's moving in. You can feel that, right? And the reason I brought up martial arts is because the first time I heard this mantra, I thought of the those Japanese movie where I think you would see karate and they'd be like, haya. And I used to think it was funny. But then I learned later that actually haya, which is sort of like had, that sound, comes from the core. And it's sort of meant to let your opponent know you're confident and you're going to break through the obstacles, right, to get to them. Well, Har is meant to break through your own obstacles and transform you so that you can make it happen. So that's the first part of the meditation. Har, 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 4 times. And then we say these particular words. Now, I'm going to tell you that these words are going to look and perhaps sound complicated. The first time I saw it, I said, like, there's no way I'm going to learn them. But at this point, I know them so well, and I learned them, 2 at a time. And that's the way I would suggest you learn them. Listen to this incredible, beautiful mantra, and then just try to pick up what you can. And what you can't pick up, you hear, and then you can mentally chant it and keep going. So here are the words. I wrote them down. And I don't have the best handwriting, but it's Hara 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 Gobinde. Hara 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 Mukande. Hara 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 Udare. Hara 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 Apare. Hara 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 Haryang. Hara 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 Karyang. Hara 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 Nirname. Hara Hara Akame. Gobinde, Mukande, Udare, Apare, Haryang, Karyang, Nirname, Akame. And again, I don't feel that it's so important that you know exactly what it means, and it's very difficult to translate from these languages that are so old. But I would say the general idea is that it's about, it sustains you. It liberates you. It uplifts you so that you can connect with the infinite and your own creative consciousness, and you're powering up that belly and activating it so that you're getting this prosperity, and you are moving your body from fear and doubt to sheer determination. I find that if you listen to it even a certain number of days in a row, you begin to develop this relationship with it. Like I said, mantras become like friends. You get to know them, and then you feel them, and you feel what they do versus thinking about what it's supposed to do. You feel it. So I would invite you to chant this with me. Pick up a couple of words. Maybe you pick up Gobinde, and that's all you pick up. Maybe you like Haryang, Karyang, because it rhymes. Whatever you pick up, be comfortable. I would only ask that you sit as tall as you can sit on your sits bones, so that this area can can really be activated to move, right? Get it going. And so that, you want to be comfortable. You don't want to be like a soldier. You want to be comfortable. You just want to be straight. Pull your neck in a little bit, as we all tend to jut out. You can put your hands in Gyan Mudra, which is the thumb touching the index finger, and put your hands on your knees if that's comfortable. Or you can do what I'm going to do today, which is fold your hands, putting the right hand on the left, touch the thumbs, and just rest them here. This is also a very meditative pose. The only thing I would suggest here is that you don't crunch up, that you open your heart, because you always want everything, open so that you're receiving. Okay? And I'm going to start it. One more thing I'm going to say. A lot of people have been telling me that they love these meditations, but they don't want to chant them because they don't have a good voice. So the first thing I learned in Kundalini Yoga, because everyone sort of starts like, like a whisper, right? Because they're paranoid about their voices. So one woman said, she didn't want to sing because she's off key. Let me dispel that myth. Nobody is off key. Everyone is on their own key. And the beauty about having this beautiful voice of yours is that it is unique to you. It is your voice. And you want to be able to voice and chant. The more you activate this chakra, the more you're able to be yourself. And that is who you are versus what's normal. You know, what's a normal good voice? Who wants to be normal? You want to be you. So I invite you to just chant your big heart out like I like to do. I am going to play it and leave the music on so you can hear that first. It's 12 minutes, and then I will chant along with it, okay? Sit tall, be comfortable, hands in your lap or hands in Gyan Mudra. So after you do this kind of meditation or any meditation, you should really sit for about a minute or two and just let your body assimilate and integrate everything that you've done. And then after you've had a minute or two, then you can slowly begin to get up and start your day. I find this is a really great way to start your day or end your day. Satnam, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this meditation, and I hope you use it if you feel like you need something to help you help you get going, and to do something you want to do, and somehow you're just not finding your motivation. This mantra has helped me move step by step by step. So I look forward to seeing you soon. Have a wonderful weekend.